Forgot to turn my volume up. Hey everybody, yes, it's your good friend Possible here, and I'm back in action as we get ready for the next batch of movies that are coming up this weekend. Lo and behold, I can't wait. I really hope I can get back to watching movies myself here. I haven't seen so many movies. I forget what the theater popcorn even tastes like, if you can believe that. How terrible is that for a movie critic, huh? You're not even watching movies, you're not even doing your job. But that being said, let's get back to work here with the next batch. What's coming up this weekend for us? It's This Is 40. Yes, Paul Rudd and Leslie Mann are back in the unofficial sequel to Knocked Up, without Seth Rogen or Katherine Heigl. I think in this case, actually, they are the smart ones. Movies like this should never be taken too seriously. Once again, movies are attacking are trying to go with our youth-obsessed culture, and shows people the horrors of changing age. Pretty much they're going to learn. Turning 40 is no different than being 38 or 39. Eventually the body does start to slow down and everything, but that's just life. That's just nature. And it's kind of sad that we make these movies where, it has a depressing subject to it. And it's hard to find the humor in this, especially for somebody who is 38 and 40 is just around the corner for me, but I've still got some time. But that is time well spent not watching movies like this. So This Is 40 gets a big pass from me. I don't think it's worthy. Comedies just don't work on Hollywood anymore. I just don't think they're funny anymore. That being said, brings us to our next comedy. If you want to feel bad and aging isn't doing it for you, maybe you should go on a guilt trip, where Seth Rogen stars as an inventor who has to travel cross country and brings his mom with him. Now, recently I saw a preview of this, and the trailer did show something interesting. It showed a man who didn't want to be on the trip with his mother. And it made me wonder why that would be. Obviously, there's some sort of guilt thing going on. Maybe she's, guilting him, making him think she's dying or something. It's a family film. That, in the end, they're going to have a breakdown moment where their past sins are revealed, blah, blah, blah. And they have the big makeup session. He gets the girl, in this case, the girl is his mother, and they get to, finally be a family again. You gotta wonder when you watch movies like this, though, is she going to die? Or is one of them going to die? You never know. Even though it's a comedy drama, so you can expect some serious elements to it. That being said, I just don't care for movies like that. I give it a pass as well. I just don't think Hollywood has what it takes to really make a movie like that where they can connect. Speaking of connections, let's connect with our own past now. Yes, the real past of Zero Dark 30, the manhunt for Osama bin Laden. And basically done by the lady who did Hurt Locker. For some reason, her name escapes me. Boy, am I out of practice. All right. Anyway, the movie is getting some great reviews. It seems to be worthy. However, I just can't see a movie based on something that happened just last year. The interest is just not there for me. But to each his own. So I'm going to ask you to decide for yourself. Expect this movie to be one of those patriotic movies where this one person apparently was the only person who hunted for bin Laden, and it wasn't a team effort like they make it out to be. It looks very dark, looks very gritty. I'm sure it's going to be very good. I haven't seen Hurt Locker yet, believe it or not. Boy, like I said, how terrible am I? And speaking of terrible, let's get to our last movie that's coming out to wide release so that you can actually watch the movie. Jack Reacher, where 50-year-old Tom Cruise shows he's never too old, even in his 50, now that he's turning 50, to beat up on the bad guys and be Jack Reacher. Though he doesn't have the height Jack Reacher does, there's almost a foot difference between them, nor does he have the muscle mass that Jack Reacher has. He does have the badassnesses, if that's even a word, which it is now. So, he is here to save the day when it comes to helping this woman, this lawyer, stop some bad guys and everything. It's hard to say, but I have to admit, this is the only movie that I'm going to see. And I think it's definitely going to be a worthy movie to see it, because it is a Tom Cruise movie. Tom Cruise just never really made a bad movie, in my opinion. I'm sure he made some bad ones, but he's still the best thing in it. He knows how to pick good movies. He knows how to star in good movies. He's a good actor. So I definitely think it's worthy to watch. That being said, kiddies, I'm hoping to get back into theaters, catch up on my reviews, get some movies going, and take care of business. And until then, I'll see you next time.